Today's the first day that it hasn't rained in like 4 days, so I'm gonna... Did I mention I don't like the rain? The weather's not exactly cooperating. Go on a walk, but since it's raining... Great run so far. Kind of hot. It's really hot, but it's hard to breathe. My side hurts, but great run so far. Party. It's okay, buddy. I got you. I got you. There you go. The book I'm listening to while I run it's about airships, like the big blimp looking things. It's fascinating. At one point they viewed airships as like a ship that goes through the, I mean it's in the name, but just fascinating. Here's what the cover looks like. There's an airship on it. Fascinating. Today we're shooting a wedding, and we've been doing something a little bit different with how we shoot video for weddings. We've actually been using a wider lens. Like normally we use this guy, the 16 to 35, and we just punch it in at 35. And this is the normal driver. But now we're using this guy punched in at 24. Just a little bit wider. It's just different, you know? Why am I telling you this? Well, honestly, the 12 to 24 I think is my favorite lens that I've owned like to date. There's a couple reasons why. Without getting all technical and stuff, the simplest answer is just how wide it is, because I can fit a lot in a frame and I can crop in as I need. And there's another thing too. When I'm vlogging, I have plenty of headroom, but I don't have to have like this big old like tripod thing. I'm literally just holding the lens and the camera, but it doesn't look like that because it's so wide. It makes it a lot easier, and I can just put it down like this for more spontaneous things instead of having to like set up a tripod. I'm able to create more and shoot more faster and more efficiently, and to me, I like that. Now, there's a bunch of other technical mumbo jumbo jargon that you don't care about, but I do. Like, when a lens is this wide, sometimes the straight lines on the very edge can curve, and it doesn't do that. Not to mention the focus motors on this are a feat of engineering, and they're miles ahead of this one. This one's still a great lens, and it's still really good, but this one is just a lot better. But all that aside, the reason that I like this lens, or I love this lens, is because it allows me to be more spontaneous and capture more spontaneous moments, and I think it lends to better storytelling. And at the heart of any good video is great storytelling, and that's the most important thing. It's still a great lens though, and it's $1,000 less. I'll put a link to both of these down below, but just know that this one is it's not a cheap lens. This still isn't a cheap lens, but it's a cheaper lens than that. And I mean, it basically is. It's still wide. I mean, this is 16 millimeters, and that's 12. The small difference, but it's enough to. They're both great lenses. All right, we have our start time today is 1, and it's 10 right now. And we have to leave here at like 12 if we want to get coffee, 12:30 if we don't want to get coffee. I have to get some stuff ready. Coffee before because we're early. Thank you. Thank you. Do you see how many people are in here? I have 20 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. All right, 20 minutes later, we're about to go in the venue, and it's video, so I'm gonna have to, I'll see you later. All right, so it's about to rain, and I had to share this with somebody. I have my knife and this old Chick-fil-A, old Chick-fil-A straw, and I made a little waterproof hood for this microphone jack, just in case water happens to hit it. Like, I put a bunch of gaff tape on there, but I felt like I needed something plasticky to keep the water completely out. So if you look right there, that's a piece of plastic, rainproofed.
My back is healing. My legs hurt. Shoot, it's hot.
Okay.